Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Truthful Take. I'm going to tell you my honest thoughts about a thing. Occasionally, my eyes will dart to this because it's the first one of these in a while. So, Transformers Rise of the Beasts is pretty fun. It's a very fun, It's a very fun movie, right? And I went to a special screening. I got a couple of cool bits of swag. The camera adjusts. I got a collectible patch. I don't really patch a lot of things. I was hoping for a pin, but it's still cool. Still quite neat. And I got a poster. Tell all are one. Which, honestly, I dig it. So what do I think about the rest of the movie? The rest of the movie, other than the free swag, is honestly really solid. It's just fun, you know? Like, is it the best Transformers movie that they've come out with? I'm coming off my first showing for the premiere. It's good. I do think it's a lot better than the Bay movies. The human characters are actually good, you know? Because in the Bay movies, you had Sam Witwicky and Marky Mark, because who remembers his name in those movies? And they're not terrible, but you wouldn't call them great. And I do think that the human protagonists in this do come off as full-on characters and not just, you know, insert human here. So that's nice. I'm trying to think about not spoiler stuff because that'll be a later portion of the video. You know, you've got a good lineup of Transformers. I thought the voice work was good. It's just Optimus can still give goosebumps. I'll put it that way. Still give you goosebumps, right? Just good. Let me think. Is there anything else I want to touch on? Okay, if I'm giving it a full-on number review, I'm going to give it like a 7 out of 10. It's fun. If you want a fun movie to go see in the theater, absolutely hit it, right? I'm not the huge Transformer nerd. We're going to drag those guys in later. They're not here yet. But it's fun. It's just fun. I know I've said that quite a few times, but it's just fun. You know, I didn't find any of the jokes were too cringy or, like, bad. Most of the jokes landed well. Mirage is a full main character. He's not the side character. You know, Mirage is full on. He kind of takes center stage. I want to say he has a similar amount of screen time to Optimus. If, like, we're counting minutes, I would say it's a very similar amount to Optimus. So if you like Mirage, you're going to like this movie. He's front and center stage, and I think he's great. Mirage has some of the best jokes in the movie and some of the cooler action sequences. It's very neat. We've got the Autobots, and then we got the Maximals. Maximals were cool. I felt like they were done well. I do feel like you don't get a ton of time with them. Like, you don't get the deep lore, right? And I didn't really know what they were before this movie, so I learned only everything I know from this movie. And we're going to see if the other guys think that it was good or not. Because, like I said, they're the big Transformers nerds. But all in all, yeah, fun. I recommend it. I recommend it. If you're looking for a movie to go to the theater and watch big robots and explosions, and you know what? You're going to be satisfied because it's pretty fun. So, yeah. So, I'm getting into the spoilery section. It's the spoilery section, folks. Everyone take cover. Spoilers are going to be said. I'm going to say it in 5 seconds, okay? Oh my gosh. Are you ready for the big reveal? 3, 2... Bumblebee dies. And it's so sad, and he comes back. And I felt like that was obvious from the trailers. Right? Bumblebee dies real early. Like, you get Bumblebee for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then he's dead till, like, the last 20. And I'm like, I guess this is their way of, like, setting up, oh, he's a big bad guy, you gotta watch out. But I'll admit, in that moment, it kind of felt like, oh man, Optimus ain't that great right now. Optimus is a little rusty. He's not used to all this. He's a cranky war hero, not this, like, Autobots rule. He's not quite. I thought Optimus in the beginning is, like, mildly curmudgeon-y. Like, you brought a human here. I'll deal with your mistake later. I'm like, damn, Optimus don't like humans. What's his back? He's just like, they've got theirs, we've got ours. And that's it. That's his reasoning is, oh, well, they're gonna watch after themselves. And I'm like, what? Do you like, we have no past experience of this Optimus interacting much with humans. So in one of his first interactions, he's just like, I don't like it. And then they come up with this kind of, like, Mirage, again, slides in and is like, let me fix things. Not even fix things, just let me put the movie back on track here. And it's like, you human, hey, we need the MacGuffin. And the MacGuffin is it's in this building, but, like, people doors. And we'll get caught. Which, also, RC, very tiny. RC's in this movie. RC lovers, I know you're out there. I know. Look at me. I know. I know what you've done. But she's in this movie too, which is cool. I feel like she doesn't have a huge part in the movie. She feels very side character-y compared to Mirage, especially compared to Mirage. But overall, very fun. The scenes you get with her are pretty fun. I mean, I'm trying to. I think we're just gonna drag in the other guys now. Like, spoilers. Hold on. Let me. Primal is disappointed in Prime. Optimus Primal is like, this is not the Prime I expected. And you're like, exactly. Same here. Because he's not as murdery as he is in the Bay trilogies. Trilogy? Oh god, there were more than 3. It was like 5, I think. I digress. He's a little less murdery than those, but still got some murderous intent in him. Cause he's like kind of curmudgeon-y, and then B dies, and he's like, I'm going to fucking kill him. And it's like his character arc is I'm curmudgeon-y and will kill this guy to, wait a minute, we should be working together, and I'm gonna kill that guy. And in true Optimus fashion, beheads the big bad at the end of the movie. And it's great. Scourge is fun as a villain. You know, he's villainous, he's strong. There's not really any jokes between the villains. There's not really any, like, they're played straight. I thought they were fine. Yeah. I mean, you do see some pretty cool scenes with big old Planet Man himself. And they're cool. And I do like, I love the voice work for that. But overall, it's, the villains are played straight. They're okay. They're not as fun as Megatron or as goofy as The Fallen. So, they're alright. I dig it. I have no notes. They like, we're villains. Alright, folks, it's time to bring in the expert. Because he knows his shit. And I just like big robots. Alright, folks, we're finally at here's the other people that saw the movie with me. Say hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
And yep, that's exactly the energy you're gonna get in this mild interview, I guess. So, Zach, what was your take on the movie?
Oh, that's hot.
You know, I can't disagree.
I was like, what's the first reaction? What's the first soundboard thing I could put in there? I'm sure everyone loves the Discord soundboard. I know
People go
have
wild
opinions
for
about
it.
that. Anyway,
So
pretty good.
in my
I
little,
enjoyed it.
in my mild,
I think it's on.
almost ramble/rant, I talked about it was good. It was just good. Like, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was just fun.
There's some things I would change about it. I have my opinions, but that's fine.
And that's why you're here, because I'm like,
I
the
hate this
big
movie. I
robots.
want everyone in this movie to die. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true. I would never say that. Edit that out. Editor. Hey, editor. Your mother.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
So, I'll go through the same things I went when I was doing it by myself earlier. So,
Okay.
what were your non-spoilery thoughts? Well, actually, I've already played the spoilers part of the video at this point. You've all seen that. So,
Optimus Prime died violently.
I was like, here's
They
the
killed him
spoilers.
off, and he's got a new kid. Bumblebee's taking up the mantle. Bumble Prime,
Bumble
as opposed
Prime.
to Rodimus Prime. Like, it's not Hot Rod this time. It's actually Bumblebee.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Anyways,
what was your? I'll just go down the list. What was your favorite Transformer in the movie?
It's okay. It's Mirage. I mean, like those like I think that's everyone's answer right now.
Right, and it's supposed to be.
He had the most screen time. You
They
know what I
did
mean?
that
He
on
had the most
purpose.
dialogue. Yeah.
Like,
Of course.
I thought about it, and that's why I didn't say this earlier. I wanted to make sure we recorded this because I wanted these thoughts recorded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
How
know.
many different hot rod related cars have been in the Transformers movies? Because we've had Mirage. I think we had Mirage in Revenge of the Fallen, right?
He was in Dark of the Moon, but he wasn't even called Mirage. They called him Dino, which is like, all right, man.
Yeah, like they've had so many
Actually, I'm
different
curious.
like just speedster cars, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think they had one in the first one, right? I think Bumblebee was
Yeah.
the little car, and then in 2, who was the one that sliced a car in half at the very
Oh, that's
beginning?
Sideswipe. That's my personal favorite. That's
Sideswipe.
that's my boy.
So we've got Mirage,
okay.
we got Sideswipe. Who was the like?
Oh, okay. Okay. I can say spoilers, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So they're in the part. Okay, so listen. When Mirage did the thing where he's like, oh, you can sell me, right? You know, to get the money, right?
Turns into a bunch of different cars.
Yeah. So one of the cars was Lamborghini Countach, I believe, and that was Sideswipe's original transformation.
Oh.
So, and then the other one, I don't know exactly who that would have been, but I know that specific Lamborghini was a Sideswipe and Sunstreaker's transformation. So yeah. Sorry, let me just like push up my glasses real quick.
No, that's why I brought you here, because I don't know
here.
shit about Transformers, and I'm like, let me bring this man. He might know.
I know a little bit. I dabble.
He dabbles in the robots, the big space robots.
I love big robots, man.
Exactly. Can't go wrong.
So, yeah.
So Bumblebee dies at the very beginning.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, he gets murked. They took his dog tag too. They confirmed the kill. He took that shit.
He got
scored some points for the
backstabbed.
enemy team.
He got backstabbed, and they stole the dog tags. Except he was stabbed through the front.
Yeah.
I thought
they took. It's like, you know, the clip where it's from Infinity War, and Thanos takes out the Infinity Stone from Vision's forehead or whatever. It's the same thing, but with the Autobot insignia, dude.
I mean, it's on his forehead. Yeah, you nailed it. You hit that right on the head.
They did my boy dirty.
He got killed.
Joke
what?
confirmed.
Like under 45 minutes in the movie, he's dead.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's true.
And then he's back for the last 15?
Yeah.
Like, I feel sorry for the Bumblebee lovers, but also you see him die in the trailer.
I was gonna say they show it in the trailer.
Like I think they wanted everyone to be like, this is not a Bumblebee movie.
Yeah.
This is a Mirage movie, all right. This one's for the Mirage fans.
The two Mirage fans before this movie.
The two Mirage fans are frothing at the mouth. Truly. I mean, and we talked about how murderous, and I touched on it earlier, how murderous Optimus is.
Yeah, it was really weird to me, but you know what?
And it makes sense
Mostly because
after B
it's
dies.
the G1 Optimus. That's why it's like such a weird disconnect to me because it's the G1 looking Optimus
He's supposed to
doing
be all
that
like
stuff instead of the Michael Bay one.
friendship and the value of life, and he's just like, I will kill him.
I'm going to rip your head off, you know, like something like that. Not those words exactly, but you get the idea.
He did do that. He did do that.
And he did the thing. He put his he put
did
something where it
he
shouldn't
did the
have been.
Optimus thing, and he like put a blade in him, and then grabbed the neck, and ta-da! It's the Optimus thing. Go back and watch the movies if you have it in you. Optimus always beheads the big bad.
This is true.
It's what he does. I don't know why. You know what? He beats Thanatos. You know why? He aimed for the head.
Hell yeah.
He also wins just because, like, I feel like Thanatos would lose against Thanatos. Sorry,
I was like, what are you, Thanatos?
The incarnation of death. No, Thanos. Thanos would have lost against.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm not trying to turn this into that, but I'll touch on it for a second. Of like, even with like some of the Infinity Stones, I feel like an Autobot would win that
nerd.
fight. Like,
do you here? Okay, this is like completely off topic. Now you got me on the idea. Do you putting on my glasses, right? So
yep. Here, let me put on my glasses so we can push them up together.
So, you know, Star-Lord, like he picked up the purple and the Power Stone or whatever, and then he was like, ah, right?
Yeah.
You think a Transformer could just pick that up like it's nothing? To be honest.
So you know how. So you have the spark, what is it? The spark of Matrix or the
Matrix of Leadership and the
Matrix of Leadership. Did that have any effect when they picked it up, or they could just pick it up?
Nah, they could just pick it up.
Right, and the Allspark was the same way.
Pretty sure.
So
yeah.
All their very high energy artifacts, you can just pick that shit up if you're one of them. So I feel like that. Yeah, I mean, it might give them like a little, like it did Iron Man at the end of Infinity War, but I feel like they could do it. Now, all of them at the same time, Optimus could, because plot armor, but I don't know. Maybe Megatron? Dude, I could totally picture like Megatron slotting the
Power Stone into the cannon or something like that.
Power Stone into the cannon, but I also thought about Space Stone into the cannon, and then literally shooting open a wormhole. And then just walking through it. You can't escape this time, Prime. That kind of thing.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, getting mildly back on topic, because at this point we're going to make a podcast. Murderous Optimus makes sense after Bumblebee dies, but it's not, I said this earlier, he's curmudgeon-y. He's curmudgeon. Like, he's like this grizzled old Optimus is like, nah, you can't trust those fucking humans. They're out for themselves, and we gotta be out for ourselves. And then it takes Optimus Primal, who sees Optimus Prime and is like, that was disappointing.
Like, that, bro, this is not what I signed up for.
I was named after that guy. Okay. And then, he takes him to lay B to rest after he dies, and they make it to Peru. I'm walking to Peru, but he lays him to rest, and they're talking, and he has a come to primal moment, and it's like, oh, wait, these humans actually aren't bad. And it's like, Optimus, your whole thing was supposed to be about life. Optimus Primal is more Gen 1 Optimus than Optimus is in this movie.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me, but also, I don't know Optimus Primal from jack shit. This is the
first
time I've ever seen him.
was here, because like, he would know, because he watched it.
He's not. He went to sleep. There was another dude. He's not here. All right, it's time to call your dad. He's got to get in here. But yeah,
my dad, yeah.
So, Optimus Primal was cool. I liked when what was it? Maxim mode.
Maximize.
Yeah.
Maximals.
Maximize.
Love to
Which
hear it.
Autobots roll out. Maximals maximize. I kind of, yeah, neat. Like kind of plus ultra almost.
Okay, Nick.
Hey, listen. I just pushed my
Kind of
glasses.
plus
I just
ultra.
pushed my glasses up. Okay. It was good. I liked it. I thought the big fight scene at the end was good. I thought they killed the bird.
Oh yeah. I think the fight at the beginning. I was expecting a big opening fight at the beginning, and then he just got stabbed. So.
He got murked, and then like
yeah,
it was just like Prime got just battered in the beginning, and I'm like,
yeah.
Are we gonna get like a reason he's so bad at fighting right now? Are we gonna get anything? Is he gonna get a power up? He didn't get anything. He just. I hate to use this, but he just kind of nutted up and was like, "Let's go! I'm fucking tired of this murder." Like he didn't. There was no reasoning that he just suddenly got stronger. He just did and beat his ass. It really was not quite power of friendship, but like it feels like Optimus getting better at fighting had no. There was no contextual like, oh, he had an Energon cocktail and felt better. Like, man shows up kind of dented, and we don't know why.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're gonna do something with that, or I thought it was fun. They killed the bird lady, so the bird lady's not with the other.
She didn't even fucking transform.
She didn't transform once. We don't know what the hell she looks like.
Why do you call it transform? No, I'm just kidding.
So like, she's like hanging out with them at the beginning because like she basically saves Prime's ass, like flat out saves Prime.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, she's just like hanging out with the Autobots and their giant Scottish plane, which was cool but had like 2 lines. Not cool. I really wanted him to.
What do you do? Hold on, I have a soundbite.
We've got a soundbite for this?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. I can find it.
I'm Scottish.
There you go. Perfect.
And that might as well have been his line.
Yeah, that's literally that's why I brought it up.
That's exactly what he said. I'm Scottish. And then they get in him, and then like, it's like this man coughed up parts. And you're just getting, if my plane was about to depart and then it coughed, I'd be confused. And if it coughed up parts, I'd be like, we shouldn't fly. But hey, Mirage realized he couldn't walk to Peru. It happens. Happens to the worst of us.
You took my line. My favorite to use. Can't believe he's done that.
I will admit, it was kind of funny seeing the bird fly next to the plane. I'm like, which one of these do you think is actually faster?
Yeah.
But bird gets like rusted.
Yeah, something like that.
I think the way it works is Omicron. That's a COVID variant.
Nope. My dad said the same thing before we left the house.
Unicron, I apologize. He's the nerd in this. I don't know the Transformers. So Unicron basically like has like powered up Scourge. So his soul is in Scourge, and at one point he like threatens Scourge and like hurts him. And I guess like Scourge shoots a moldy tire at the bird, and it makes her start to rust. And I guess that like slips a little bit of Unicron soul in her, and she's like, "I'm fucking feral," and then fights them and loses. But the bad guy got the MacGuffin because of it, and I'm like, that's the only reason that happened. Like that was kind of. I think the MacGuffin in this one was like a neat MacGuffin, but I honestly thought they were going to use the other shard to resurrect B, and I was gonna be like, oh, they're like, we could go home, but it's not all of us, so we won't go home, and then burn. And then this big contraption is gonna be them trying to use half of the stick to do it anyway, and that's why they're able to stop them. But no, they power of friendship and stop it, and then Optimus is like, I'll turn it off and die, and then doesn't. I thought it was going to be a big explosion that kills him. No, it's things getting sucked into the black hole, I guess. There's just a few little, I have a few about some of the writing choices.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, writers are on strike at time of recording. Support them, or your movies will be worse. End of story. Pay them a living wage. Any other thoughts?
Hell yeah. Just on the writer thing. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait, no, there's one more thing. Joseph. G.I. Joseph.
G.I. Joseph. Good God. So the big, like, not even after credits. This is before credits roll, so this is not, like, secretive. If you watch the movie, you see this. G.I. Joe is just a thing in this universe, which makes sense. They're both Hasbro. They're both, like, I get that. I understand it. But, yeah, there's a G.I. Joe Transformers partnership in the making. I don't know if we're going to get that next movie.
I would like to see that, if I'm being honest with you. I think it's kind of funny.
I think it'd be an interesting crossover, and I brought this up earlier. Like, someone is like back at G.I. Joe HQ, and they're like, listen, hey, listen, you guys have, issues with your human characters, they're not always the best. We only have human characters. Let me help you help me, cause I'm G.I. Joe, and young people don't know what the fuck I am.
That's true. I was like,
and I'm
I was like, there's like the kids crying in the theater, of course. I was like, nobody knows what this is.
Yeah, people are like, all the old people are like, hey, they're finally back. Maybe it'll be a good movie, and Channing Tatum won't be in it. We'll see. I would watch that, like, cause you would pair Snake Eyes with Bumblebee. What's the head G.I. Joe's name?
I'll be honest with you, I have
Joe?
no idea. I hope it's G.I. Joe, you know what I mean?
I would imagine it's G.I. Joseph, and he'll partner with Optimus, and
I know nothing about G.I.
I don't know. Well, actually, Snake Eyes could go with RC, because they're kind of
G.I. Joe Mama.
G.I. Joe Mama out of here. I don't know. It would be interesting. Wow. I am intrigued. And that's what I'll say on that. Any last tidbits you want to throw in on your movie, on the take of the movie? I'll give you.
That's it. That is it.
That's all you got?
I think that's all I got, especially with the G.I. Joe ending.
G.I. Joe ending. I'll be damned. And then we got Rusty Mirage. Mirage becomes a suit. We totally glossed over this shit. Mirage becomes an exosuit for the main human character.
Oh,
like, Mirage just becomes an exosuit, and I'm like, cool, we're just doing that. Okay. And then they have terrible CGI for his face, and I'm like, why? Give him a mask.
Yeah.
Give him a faceplate.
It was not pretty. Not that the actor. Never mind.
The actor's pretty, but the way they did it, I'm just like, I feel I would have liked it better if you hadn't. Mm-hmm. It came off very Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. Like, it took me out of the movie when I first saw it. I'm like, what'd you do? And then as it went on, I'm like, all right, this is a thing. Keep her going. And then Bumblebee comes back, right after this. So then it's like, he's back! And gets an awesome action sequence. Bumblebee dies.
That was, the best,
Bee dies for most of the movie. And still has the best action sequence.
It's true. Bee was fucking people up, dude. He was doing flips and shit. You know what I mean?
Bumblebee the Bumblebee stands.
Bumblebee has that dog in him. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Yes. Listen. Prime might not have been him for some of this movie, but B was the entire time he was alive. That wasn't very long, but like B was him.
He was him.
He was him. He was him. Bumblebee fucking slapped.
Fucks. Yeah.
He does such cool shit when he's alive. Mirage was also pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely had the most character out of any of the, like, it was a Mirage movie, and we're all okay with that because it was good because of that. And then at the end, they like take the exosuit and I guess like hammer it back into car-shaped parts because I don't know how they put.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We're glossing over that, and then he gets like he builds this car out of rusty pieces. And then it's just like, hey, I'm back, I'm Mirage, and it's like, bro, you're gonna like, you're a magic robot. You can not be rusty. You can just like scan a car and be that. He turned into cars without scanning them a few times. I don't know why he didn't like go, I'm rusty. What the hell? Like that would have been a great cut. It's like Mirage being like, hey, I'm back. What the hell did you do to me? And then it cuts and that's the end. I would have liked that. Mirage is just like, hey everybody, I'm back. And you know, Optimus looks at him and goes, who's fucking rusty now? Because they make a joke about Optimus being kind of like dinged up at the beginning. And it would have been great to see that poke back at the end. But yeah, Exosuit Mirage was cool. The face they did for it was bad. The ending action was fun. Optimus did the murder he said he was going to do. And then he threatened to murder Unicron at the end. So,
yes, he did.
I guess Optimus is going to go fight a planet. Optimus Prime.
I respect
Optimus Prime versus the world.
Yep, pretty much.
And you know what?
By the world, I mean like the planet.
Not like the people living on it, but like he's gonna
the planet itself, the landmass.
He's gonna take the globe and like start stabbing.
So anyways, I started stabbing.
So I started slashing. Well, folks, I think that is gonna do it. Thank you very much for watching.
I'll see you all next time. My name is Markiplier, and no, I'm just kidding.
We'll see y'all next time.
Hello,
Bye.
everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Hey, folks, this is me after editing the video. I wanted to thank you all very much for watching. My thoughts ended up being a lot longer than I expected, so thank you for watching. And we've got more. We got some Phasmophobia. We've got a little bit of GTA in there, and there'll be more soon. So hit the buttons and the bells and the whistles, and hey, we got a Discord too. So do what you will, and I'll see you next time.